Hello, fellow music lovers. Welcome to another episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil, the program where I unbox Canadian LPs for you, show off everything that there is to go along with the packaging, and share some of the joys of actually purchasing physical copies. Great idea if you really want to get down and support some of the local artists to wherever you're from, or even for me, local means Canada with what we do here at the Cups and Cakes Network. But this is how we do it. You get out there, you buy merchandise, you buy records, and not only that, you get the joy of having a tactile object that you get to touch, feel, and then you put it on the turntable and you get the warmth. And yeah, it really is something that I urge everybody to get into, and I am noticing a lot of the younger generations are starting to get into it. So anyways, please support your local music scene, buy some Canadian LPs. Now let's get down to it. I've been holding this thing for a long time, rambling on. This is Montreal's Thus Owls with an album called Who Would Hold You If the Sky Betrayed Us. Really cool cover art on this one. This was released on March 4th, 2022, and I absolutely adore this record. I waited because I knew I was going to get to see them at Sled Island, so I waited and purchased it from them in person so that I wouldn't have to pay the shipping, because that is one of the downsides right now with vinyl. The shipping is just crazy. So if you can, see if your local record store can order it in. If not, see if you can see them live, and if not, well then bite the bullet on the shipping. But there you go, some of the help that was received so that they could put this fantastic album out. So Thus Owls, they are a Montreal band built around the core duo of couple Erica and Simon I don't know if it's Angel or Angle. It must be Angel, I'm guessing. Swedish Canadian duo, and different band members come in and round things out for them. Oh, look at that. This is a double. Okay. Let's get into it. This album, ooh, look at that. I love the artwork on this album. Fantastic. We'll try to find out who did the artwork for this and the layout. Album was recorded and mixed by, now you'll have to forgive me here, but I should know how to pronounce this name, Radwan Ghazi Muneh, who is better known as Jerusalem in My Heart. And it was recorded at the famed Montreal studio Hotel Tatango. I should also mention that not only was it recorded by Radwan Ghazi Muneh, it was also mixed by him. And what a fantastic job he did, because I loved this record when I first heard it. I've been listening to it. I listened to it a lot when it first came out, and now that I have it in my vinyl collection, I'm going to fall in love with it all over again. Oh, just like, I really, really like the aesthetic here. All right, here we go. Here's some of the players on this particular record. I know the name Jason Sharp. The other names I'm not familiar with. Folks that are a little more well-versed in the Montreal scene perhaps would. And here's a little bit. And the cover art there. Well done, Louis Alexandre Beauregard. Fantastic artwork. Okay, one last thing to show off here, and it is the LP itself, or the LPs themselves. Oh, looks like I've opened up the second LP, so we got side C here, and we got side D, and we've got an etched code here, FTLATD LP02. I've got a D right there. And there's an additional little bit here of, can I make that focus? Looks like LAB MOG. Moog. Yeah, okay. Side C, it is all the same except with the C indicator instead of the D. So we can put that away. And while I'm putting that away, I will let you know that this is quite limited, actually. I was surprised. I thought I'd see that there was more copies of this, but there's only 200. So get yourself a copy before they're gone. I know this was very critically acclaimed. There's a lot of buzz around this album when it came out. So I can't imagine that those 200 copies are going to last. There you go. And again, let's take a quick look. I'm looking at the same code here. FTLATDLP02 and a B for side B. And then over there we've got the same Lab Mog, LABMOG. Side A, I'm presuming, is going to be the same. I'm having a quick scan there, and it is. So there you have it. The Sal's. Who would hold you if the sky betrayed us? Absolutely beautiful record. If you have not heard it yet, I guess I never even really described it, did I? Kind of. Okay, so if you like, how do you describe this? I would say it's a fusion. I mean, there's all sorts of different sounds here, but if you like the sound of jazz blended with experimental, blended with folk, that's about as like easy as I can describe it. If that's something that you would lean towards, and just beautiful. If you like listening to beautiful music, definitely check this out. When I say experimental, I don't mean anything challenging in the sense that it's not showcasing a lot of beauty. This record is absolutely gorgeous, start to finish. I'm very excited to put it on my turntables and give it a spin, and I hope that I've done enough to talk you into giving it a listen yourself and perhaps purchasing yourself a copy. There will be a link in the description of this video to get yourself a copy, and I urge you to do so. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. I'll be back in 2 weeks to open another Canadian LP.